Okay, what's going on? Vincent Rappisardi, BigBlueUnbiased.com. Thank you to those who've liked, commented, and subscribed. I really appreciate you guys. If you guys can give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you don't like it. If you can comment, if you could share it out, I would appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed, I hope you can subscribe to our channel. Remember, we have a new sponsor, Manscaped.com. You support them, you're supporting our channel. Manscaped.com, you get 20% off plus free shipping with the promo code BBU, as in Big Blue Unbiased. So the promo code is BBU. And someone asked me in the comment section, they said, this razor that shaves your balls, is there something I can get to trim my nose or my ears? And I said, yes, they have that on their website. They have a nose trimmer, ear trimmer thing. They have a lot of cool stuff on their website. Manscaped.com, promo code BBU for 20% off plus free shipping. Okay, I'm trying to say a bunch of words at once. So 20% off plus free shipping with the promo code BBU. Okay, so let's talk about some Giants news. According to Ian Rappaport, the Giants are considering trading back in the first round. Dave Gettleman has never done that in 8 first rounds as general manager of the Panthers or the Giants. I said this in my last video. I really don't believe these rumors too much. I think that they're just kind of put out there. I think they're purposely put out there by teams just to see how other teams are going to react. And I do find it interesting how the Eagles said a few days ago that they would trade back, that they're open to trading back into the top 10, potentially taking Jalen Waddle, the Alabama wide receiver. And then just a few days after, the Giants put this out. And I do think that they put this out. I don't think that this is just reporting. I think they purposely put it out, and I'm not saying it can't be true, but I do find it interesting the timing right after the Eagles kind of put out what they put out. I usually don't believe too many of these rumors. They are what they are. But I will say this. I do think the Giants should consider trading their pick. I think it would be a smart move because they got their wide receiver one. They got Kenny Galladay. They got Adoree Jackson. So they're in a best player available kind of spot here where they don't have to take it. There's not a position that they just need desperately. I think if they took Rashawn Slater, that would be a really nice pick for them. But I think the Giants are in a nice spot, though, when you consider that the first 3 picks are going to be quarterbacks, but there's a couple of other quarterbacks that are expected to be first-round picks, too. And maybe teams aren't willing to take that player or trade up all the way into the top 5 range, but they're willing to take him at 10 to 12. That's where the Giants sit, right in the middle at 11. You saw that in 2017 with Mahomes, with Deshaun Watson. Those guys went in that 10 to 12 area, and I think you'll see that in this draft. I don't think the Giants will get an absolute haul at that position, at that spot in the draft, but I think they could get a nice return because if a team is willing to take their franchise quarterback, they're probably willing to give up some legitimate assets. I don't think they're going to get a haul, the Giants, but I think they could get a good return. So that's some Giants news regarding the draft. Dave Gettleman commented today on the Kyle Rudolph situation with his injury, and he said, "We are the Giants. We are going to do everything with class." That was his quote regarding not adjusting Rudolph's contract based on his injury situation. And I understand this because the contract really wasn't much, okay? It's not like you signed a big-time free agent where you gave him $80 million and all of a sudden you find out that he's injured and now, all right, well, that's a lot of money. If you can get him for maybe 60 or 50, or maybe you just void the deal and you move on, that's understandable, but for a player that's really not getting paid too much, you don't want to be too cheap. I think it would come off pretty bad. It wouldn't come off good as an organization. The Giants are trying to build a team-first culture. I've said a few times, it seems like they're trying to build like a college football atmosphere. A lot of college coaching hires recently, and I think these college coaching hires have something to do with building a team-first culture.